In today's episode, we are elevating outdoor adventures. We take you on a breathtaking journey, a hike through the heart of the Rocky Mountain National Park to explore one of its hidden gems, Ouzel Falls.
We have the incredible opportunity to spend a day hiking in Rocky Mountain National Park.
The outdoor adventures begin right now. Welcome to the Health Revolution, the program that shows you how to have a life of vibrant well-being. In a world full of noisy health trends, we bring you clarity. We reveal the science-backed strategies that truly work in a sea of fads. We explore the physical strength, emotional resilience, and mental mastery. These are the keys to an enriched life. Join us for inspiring interviews with champions who've conquered life's health challenges. Are you ready to unlock your potential to live with vitality and purpose? Then join the Health Revolution. I'm your host, Adriana Morrison, health and fitness expert, speaker, and a mom who understands. Let's embark on this transformative quest. Together, we're about to change the game, starting now. The information provided in this show is intended for educational and entertainment purposes only. Viewers should use their own discretion and consult with a healthcare professional for personalized guidance and recommendations. Today, we're headed to the stunning Rocky Mountain National Park to visit Ouzel Falls for our planned hike. Now, hiking offers countless benefits, from boosting physical health to enhancing mental well-being. There's something truly magical about connecting with nature, and our national parks provide the perfect backdrop for this experience. Driving on the road to the trailhead entrance, the anticipation builds. The 90-minute drive was well worth the early start to bypass getting a timed entry. My husband, my younger son, and myself chose a weekday to avoid the crowds and fully immerse ourselves in the serenity of the park. Now, for me, the excitement truly grows. Rocky Mountain National Park is a treasure trove for outdoor enthusiasts, with its diverse ecosystems and breathtaking landscapes. Today marks my 9th trip to the majestic Ouzel Falls, and each visit feels as awe-inspiring as the first. Taking those few steps into the park, I can already feel the stress of everyday life melting away. The trail to Ouzel Falls begins at the Wild Basin Trailhead, leading us through lush forests and alongside the soothing sounds of the North St. Vrain Creek. Hiking to Ouzel Falls is more than just a physical activity. It's a journey that rejuvenates the spirit. We'll encounter the serene Copeland Falls and the magnificent Calypso Cascades, each with a testament to the park's natural beauty. This hike is a perfect reminder of why we should visit our national parks and embrace the great outdoors.
Hey everyone, you are watching the Health Revolution. I'm your host, Adriana Morrison, and we're doing a special edition of the Summer Outdoors. No matter which way you're tuning into us, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that we can stay connected to you. Today we thought we would do something a little bit different. We want to show you the great outdoors and how incredible this is to be outside and to take in Mother Nature. Of course, you know summertime is a great way to be outside. Of course, the summer is not over yet. And even if it's not summer, there's still an amazing opportunity to get connected with Mother Nature. We happen to live in an amazing part of the country, and one of the things that is important to us is taking advantage of our national parks and visiting them whenever possible. Right now, I'm in the Rocky Mountain National Park, and I'm in one of my favorite spots. This is Ouzel Falls, and this is quite the incredible waterfall hike. It's a 2.7 hike out and back, and I'd like to show you some things that you can do that allows you to really get connected and have an amazing experience. We don't have to be inside all the time. Let's take advantage of what is in our backyards. Take a look at this.
Ouzel Falls, named after the water ouzel, or American dipper, a bird known for its unique ability to dive and quote-unquote fly underwater, offers a rewarding sight at the end of the hike. Declared part of Rocky Mountain National Park in 1915, the area showcases the park's rich natural history and stunning landscapes, making it a must-visit for nature enthusiasts. The first stop along the trail is Copeland Falls, just 0.3 miles in. These serene cascades provide a perfect introduction to the lush, forested path ahead.
Right now, I am in the Upper Copeland Falls in Ouzel Falls. This is such an incredible way to decompress and get reconnected. Hiking is such an amazing opportunity that allows you to just take the time out of the busy, mundane, the humdrum, the stress of life, and allows us to pause and enjoy what Mother Nature has to offer. Can't help it.
If there's one thing you know about me, I can't resist an opportunity to get the body moving as much as possible. Motion is lotion. It's always a good idea to keep a safe distance from raging water. Here in Colorado, we get most of our water and precipitation from snowpacks when they melt as the temperatures heat up. The trail to Ouzel Falls passes through areas affected by significant natural events. In 1978, the Ouzel Lake fire burned over 1,000 acres, dramatically altering the forest landscape. Remarkably, the forest has shown incredible resilience, with new growth emerging over the decades. More recently, the 2013 Colorado floods reshaped much of the trail and surrounding terrain, leaving behind fallen tree and debris, which serve as a testament to nature's power. From Lower Copeland Falls, we are making our way to the Upper Copeland Falls, and the paths are clear where we're able to take in all of the beautiful scenery, including aspen trees and wildlife.
Hiking is such an amazing way to get reconnected with nature. So today is an overcast day. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of sun, but even so, you want to be able to wear good headgear. It's always important that you have your sunscreen, that you're wearing your sunscreen, and that you have your sunglasses. You would be surprised how many people are underprepared for a day of hiking. I'm all for impulsive getting outdoors, but you want to have the right preparation so that you reduce the risk of any type of heat stroke or injury. So when you go hiking, there's several things that you absolutely need to have, especially if you are in the mountains. It's important to have a light jacket, even if it's going to be a sunny day. I also am wearing my Camelback. This is where I have my water, and I'm wearing light leggings. You still want to be protected by all elements. And then of course, there's always the hiking boot. So you want to make sure you have a good pair of hiking boots so that way you've got good ankle and foot support for all the traction that you're going to have, so that your heel and ankle support are with you and you reduce the risk of injury when you are hiking. You don't want to get too close and slip and fall. That's where summertime accidents happen when people are hiking. Water flow is still amazing for the month of July.
From Upper Copeland Falls, we are now making our way to our next waterfall mark. That's Calypso Cascades. So we've got a little bit of a flat area that we're able to press onward. And we've got some man-made steps. Of course, always keep your back straight, pitch the body forward as you are moving on.
It's always important to stay on the main trail. You never really want to go off the beaten trail just because the path has been secured. So stairs like this are very helpful. All right, we're getting close to the Calypso Cascades. That's another area of the falls. Absolutely beautiful. We're here on a weekday where the crowds are less. Whenever you can, take advantage.
As we approach Calypso Cascades, you'll notice fallen tree and debris. remnants of past natural disasters like storms, floods, and wildfires. These elements showcase nature's power and resilience. The sounds of cascading water grow louder, signaling that we're getting closer to the breathtaking sight of Calypso Cascades.
Okay, the biggest thing that people struggle with in terms of hiking is taking the proper step. When you step, you want to sit your hips back and then you want to drive. Okay, just like that. Like that. Like that. Okay.
See how steep that is right there? That is no joke, and the video doesn't do it justice. But we can still take in all of Mother Nature's beauty on this incredible hike. Hiking outdoors offers numerous benefits, especially as we get older. It improves cardiovascular health, strengthens muscles, and enhances balance and coordination. Beyond the physical benefits, hiking boosts mental well-being by reducing stress and anxiety and providing a sense of accomplishment. Connecting with nature also fosters mindfulness and relaxation, helping us to maintain our emotional health. Embracing the great outdoors keeps us active, engaged, and revitalized, making it a perfect activity for all ages. At least today, it's not a super hot day. Now we're coming across a sign that's going to give us more information. And it looks like we are 0.4 miles away from Calypso Cascades. Very excited, but we still have a ways to go. So we trek on, but we're pacing ourselves in the best way possible. Again, taking everything in and making sure that we are consuming snacks as we need to.
My favorite coming up. Calypso Cascades. You can hear the roar of the water already.
This is one of many more breathtaking moments that we're going to see along the way. I'm extremely excited. My husband and I have been here together, but this is my younger son's first opportunity joining us here at Ouzel Falls. And as we embark, here is the ever gorgeous Calypso Cascades.
Cascades. This is such an incredible area of the falls. The roar of the water is pretty intense, and I feel like I have to shout. But this is definitely one of the reasons why you want to be outdoors. You would think that this was all that there is to offer. So much water in the area. But wait, there's more. We still have a ways to go with our destination. Check it out. Roar of the water again. Still not there yet. In the fall, this area is absolutely gorgeous. The aspens that you see, these are the trees that have the white bark. Here in Colorado, the trees, the leaves turn colors. Absolutely gorgeous. We're still coming around the ways, coming around the mountain. We're getting closer. See behind me, that's Art, that's my husband, executive producer, and that's Jonah, right there. The 16-year-old, the one who composed the theme song. So I'm excited to make our way up here. We still have to pace ourselves, so I have to tell myself that. This is why you want to make sure that you have your water with you. But if you could just pan and see how amazing the sky is, absolutely gorgeous. Need to take care of Mother Nature, 100%. Look at that. We have to protect our parks for sure. All right. You think we're close, but we're not. That's just the hitchback. So that's for anyone who has second thoughts of continuing on. You can circle back around. And here we are, Ouzel. We're not the only ones, but that's okay. Here.
At long last, in roughly 90 minutes, we are at the mouth of Ouzel Falls. All of the debris that you see here have come from fires and floods of the past.
All right, we're taking everything in. He needs to take a breather. It's fine. I feel great. We'll see. All right, see how gorgeous that is? Right there. It's a little secret. We're gonna take you to the top. A lot of people are here, so.
The very top.
Yeah, the very, very top. Check this out.
Stay tuned. More hiking adventures right after this.
We can take our own health into our own hands. Okay, so we'll kind of expand on that. So I take a lot of vitamins every day. Long before I started this business, my wife has had me taking my vitamin C, my B complexes, amino acids every single solitary day, and I still do, even though I still do IVs as well. But when you take vitamins orally, you get 15 to 20% of them. Some people get less because they have autoimmune issues. Some people have a lot of inflammation issues, whatever the case may be, so they don't get the absorption that they need to be getting. So they don't get their immune system built up. Doing the mobile IVs, I'm able to take your immune system, I'm able to naturally boost it.
Welcome back to the Health Revolution.
Here we are, Ouzel Falls. But you think we hit the destination? No. Check this out.
And here we are, Ouzel Falls, the ever majestic and beautiful waterfall. The water at Ouzel Falls primarily originates from the snowmelt in the surrounding mountains, including Long's Peak and Mount Meeker. This snowmelt feeds into Ouzel Creek, which contributes to the flow of the falls. The water cascades down at varying speeds, with the flow being particularly strong during the spring and early summer months when the snow is melting most rapidly. This powerful flow creates the stunning 40-foot drop that makes Ouzel Falls a must-see.
Now this is heaven right here. You see that? This is gorgeous. This is absolutely breathtaking. This is worth being outside. So right now, I am at the mouth of Ouzel. The park is typically open from March to October. This is how close I am to the water. This is how close I am to the water. You can see my feet right here. It's an overcast day. Absolutely beautiful. So by now I've taken my jacket off. I'm wearing my sunscreen and we're taking a break. We're able to spend a couple minutes here. As we're taking a break, you see over here my husband and my son taking a moment. So we knew that we were going to plan the day today being here. So you always want to make sure that when you are hiking that you take adequate snacks with you. Make sure that you're plenty hydrated. You've got plenty of trail mix or anything that can sustain you. Any type of condensed crackers or fruits, berries, things like that can help you. Now, when you're coming to the Rocky Mountain National Park or any park these days after COVID, it's very important that you check to see if you have a timed entry. So if you can get here before 9 o'clock, you don't have to have a timed entry. Otherwise, you need to make a reservation and make sure that you can get in. You can check with your park ranger for that. Also, many parks, you double check to make sure that you can or cannot bring a pet. Pets are not allowed in Rocky Mountain National Park, and so you want to triple check that.
I definitely don't skimp on snacks when we're here. Today I brought a Ziploc bag of blueberries. Of course, I'm taking the trash with me. But then also I'm bringing trail nuts mix every time I go hiking, and this was no exception. Now we're making our way to the very, very top. And as we're going around some of these boulders, we are crouching down, we're dropping our hips behind us. I'm trying to stay low so that I don't slip or miss a footing or anything of the such. Always take your time, double check and double calculate where you're going to put your foot and your hand when you are climbing or hiking.
Right here.
The beauty is quite amazing, as you can see. So as I was mentioning before, we have remnants of the Marshall fires that were here about 2-3 years ago. And you'll see some of the wood that is part of the landscape. We were very lucky because the fires got really, really close to this whole area, and it didn't progress any further than what you see right now.
You're almost at the very top. Now this area here, in order to get to this spot, you really need to be a skilled hiker, at least an intermediate. So beginners need to be very careful, watch their footing, and be physically fit to do so.
We are pretty close to the top right now. We're higher than what most people do when they come here.
Behold, we are at the top, and it's ever beautiful and serene, and Mother Nature is as glorious as she has always been. The water flowing rapidly, creating and culminating into the 40-foot drop that most tourists see below.
So it's a little bit of a drop that you see here. That's why we're going to be very mindful of how close we are to the edge. I don't like getting very close. And then, of course, off in the distance is our wonderful mountainous landscape. And down below, we have others who are enjoying our incredible Ouzel Falls.
To the north, you'll find Long's Peak and Mount Meeker, two of the most iconic mountains in Rocky Mountain National Park. These towering giants, reaching elevations of over 14,000 and 13,000 feet respectively, provide a stunning backdrop to our journey. Their snowmelt feeds into Ouzel Creek, creating the powerful flow that defines Ouzel Falls. The majestic scenery of these peaks, combined with the lush forests and the clear streams, highlights the natural beauty and grandeur of this incredible landscape. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back after this next commercial break. Thank you so much for watching The Health Revolution. Our show is growing, and it's all thanks to viewers like you. No matter how you found us, please hit the subscribe button so we can stay connected and continue to deliver amazing content to you.
Introducing Launchpad, the perfect partner to help you launch your dream project to the world. We know that time is of the essence, and we're here to help you make the most of it. With Launchpad, you'll get access to the most advanced digital tools and strategies to take your idea from a mere concept to a fully fledged success. Whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur or a seasoned pro, we have everything you need to make your mark in the world. Launchpad, your ultimate launch partner.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Fit Bites with Adriana. As temperatures rise, it's crucial to talk about a serious heat-related issue, heat stroke. Let's dive into what it is, the warning signs, and how to prevent it. Heat stroke occurs when your body overheats, typically as a result of prolonged exposure to or physical exertion in high temperatures. Now, this is the most severe form of heat injury and can occur if your body temperature rises to 104 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius or higher. Now, the warning signs include throbbing headache, dizziness, muscle weakness, nausea, confusion, and a rapid heartbeat. You might also stop sweating, even if it's very hot. To prevent heat stroke, stay hydrated and wear loose, lightweight clothing when you're out in the sun. Take frequent breaks in the shade or indoors, and never underestimate the power of a cool, refreshing drink to help lower your body temperature. Remember, heat stroke is an emergency if you or someone else exhibits these symptoms. Please seek medical help immediately. Stay safe and keep cool. Tune in next time for more Fit Bites, and here's to enjoying the summer safely. Welcome back to the Health Revolution.
Welcome back to the Health Revolution. I'm your host, Adriana Morrison, and we are taking the time out today to enjoy our national parks. You know, when you spend a day of hiking, several things are important to do to plan and prepare for the night before. You want to make sure that you are getting proper amount of rest. You want to make sure that you stay hydrated. You want to pack your snacks. You want to pack your water. You want to make sure that you're wearing proper attire. So I started off the day wearing my jacket, very light sleeve jacket, even though right now it's July and it's still very hot in so many places in the United States and beyond. It's still in higher elevations. We are dealing with cooler temperatures, and so you want to make sure that you take care of the body as best as possible. So sun protection is huge. You want to make sure that you have head protection, you have vision protection, all of that. One thing that I will tell you, coming to Colorado and the Rocky Mountain National Park, if you are not used to higher elevation, there are several things that you can do to help prepare for your time here or in any higher elevation where you are spending vacation time or you're passing through on a visit. If you can get here a couple days early and get acclimated to the higher elevation, that is huge. Altitude sickness is a real thing, and here in Colorado we see many visitors who, if they're not prepared, that's something that many experience, and it's not fun. Headaches, nausea, it really takes you out of the game of really enjoying your time, spending time away from home. You want to be as hydrated as possible. So when you come to a higher elevation, you want to make sure that you have plenty of fluids. My rule of thumb is your bare minimum that you need. My rule of thumb is whatever your body weight is in pounds, you divide that number in half, and that's the bare minimum number of ounces that you should be drinking based on your body composition. The more active that you are, the more that you're going to want to be hydrated. And it helps to have your water handy. The second thing that I would strongly encourage all visitors to do when you're coming to the park, higher elevations, it's really dicey if you drink, if you consume alcohol during your time. That's going to make you even more hydrated. I can't tell you how many people we know that have come to vacation in Colorado and then they go hiking and then they're not properly hydrated. It really takes them out. So that's something that you're going to want to be mindful of when you're coming here. A couple years back, we had the Marshall Fire that came through this entire area, and it was threatening the region. And here in Colorado, we have fire season during the summertime, and this is where you want to be very mindful, of course. And quite frankly, this is why we have fireworks bans around the summertime. We want to celebrate, of course, the 4th of July and beyond, but the problem is because we are in such a dry area, fireworks going off or anything that could spark a fire, it really takes off. Of course, with heavy gusts of wind, fires can really take off with lightning speed, and then it threatens the entire region. As I look around, I'm surprised at how much growth, but pleasantly surprised at how much growth that we are experiencing here. It didn't look like this last year when we were here. And I love taking the time every single year to come with my family. If nobody else, if the kids don't want to come, then it's my husband and I that we do take the time out. And we really enjoy just taking in Mother Nature. Before you go hiking, you want to make sure that you're cleared by your doctor to do activities such as this. There are certain things that are important to do and to keep in mind when the body is moving. Oftentimes, when people are not used to physical activity, we don't have the proper spinal alignment. Now, this is where me as a health and fitness expert comes into play. When I work with clients, we talk about having the proper posture, sitting nice and tall, pinching your shoulder blades together, engaging your glutes. When you're elevating or descending, when you're ascending or ascending, you want to make sure that the knees are stacked over your feet, your ankles. And so when you have that joint stackability, that joint stability allows you to be solid in your movements. Sometimes the balance is challenged when we don't spend enough time moving in the right planes of motion. And that's where things can be dicey with people who don't take the time to consistently be physically active. This is one of the things that you can do as you are getting older. When you get older, you want to stay on top of your physical activity so that you can enjoy things like this, so that you can be outside, so that you can spend time with your family, spend time. If you're a grandparent, you're spending time with your grandkids. That functional movement that comes with so many different exercises most appropriate for our bodies come in handy so that we can really enjoy and not put ourselves at risk for injury. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Health Revolution.
Welcome back to the Health Revolution. I'm your host, Adriana Morrison. We're spending some quality time outdoors. It is still hiking season for so very many people throughout the United States and beyond, North America, wherever you are. You want to take the time to really enjoy what Mother Nature has to offer. And today, viewers have been coming with me and my family as we've been enjoying outside and being on this 2.7 mile hike, an out and back hike within Rocky Mountain National Park. A fun fact is that once you get here in the park, there are several areas where you really don't have cell phone service. So you want to be mindful of your surroundings. You want to be prepared. You want to certain things that you can have with you. Of course, if you are in an area where wildlife exists, here we have bears and moose and deer and elk and the like. One of the things that you can carry with you is bear spray. Bear spray just is another means to help protect yourself. You want to keep your distance when it comes to wildlife. You want to make sure that there is that proper distance. A mistake that people make is getting too close to wildlife, because wildlife is very complacent, very chill, very matter of fact. And oftentimes what we've seen in Colorado in our parks is when visitors come, the elk that are abundant in our area are very used to humans. And I will tell you, many local officials have talked about how very important it is to respect our wildlife. And so tourists get very excited oftentimes, and they want to get super duper close to either our elk or a bison, and that's very, very dangerous to do. Rather keep your distance. Bare minimum, we talk about at least 25 feet, and this allows a safe distance. Just zoom in with your camera, take your selfie and just zoom on in, and that definitely will suffice. Behind me, you see the mouth of Ouzel Falls, and we have 7 different waterfalls that cascade to the very bottom where everyone comes on in. And it's absolutely beautiful. It brings the temperature down. This is a very popular area for people to check out our local park and enjoy all that Mother Nature has to offer. On a day that's overcast like this, don't underestimate the power of the sun. We're closer to the sun. We still have to wear our sun protection, whether it is a type of sunscreen that you prefer or you've got light clothing to wear. Very important to keep in mind. This is why we want to layer up, so that when it gets hotter, you can just wear it around your waist. A bee. Wildlife includes bees as well.
Of course, there came a time where it was time to leave the top of Ouzel Falls. Now, to be honest, out of the 3 of us, it was me who was dragging her feet, not wanting to leave this absolutely majestic place. Very rare that you'll see husband, executive producer, and then, of course, my son not really wanting to be on camera. So we took one final look at our surroundings, at the depth and all of Mother Nature's beauty, and decided it was time to start heading back. Now, it took us roughly 2 hours to get to this spot. And now we had to turn around and do the very same thing, make our way down. This is where the extra snacks come in handy for energy.
So it's a little bit of a drop that you see here. That's why we're going to be very mindful of how close we are to the edge. I don't like getting very close. And then, of course, off in the distance is our wonderful mountainous landscape. And down below, we have others who are enjoying our incredible Ouzel Falls.
Now, on our way down, we spotted something that really grabbed our attention. We weren't sure what kind of species we were looking at, but some of the smaller species that live at Rocky Mountain National Park are pikas, chipmunks, ground squirrels, and marmots. Now, pikas are small herbivorous mammals that are related to rabbits and hares, and they're often seen in rocky areas. Marmots are also known as rock chucks, and they're larger than other rodents mentioned and are often seen basking on rocks in the sun. We also have chipmunks and ground squirrels as well. So this could have very well have been a marmot or a pika. Making our way down, our first stop after Ouzel Falls is Calypso Cascades. The roaring water still intense. Clouds are starting to accumulate, and even though it's still light, the misty rain begins to fall. Feels good after a day of hiking, and we still have a ways to go.
To this water. This water's intense. That is all the time that we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this very special edition of the Health Revolution. Viewers, don't forget that you can find us on the web at thehealthrevolutiontv.com, where you can email us with any show ideas that you would love to share with us, or you can subscribe to our newsletter. We are in season 3 and we're excited for what's to come, and we can't wait to share all the things with you, the amazing guests that we have, the experts, the celebrities, the people who have such an impactful message that we are all leaning in, including myself. At the upper corner of your screen, you'll see a QR code. Definitely go ahead and grab that. And as always, you can find us every Tuesday and Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, each and every single week on E360 TV on the Achieve TV channel. That's my time. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the weather. We will see you soon.